All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Piano Man. How are you all doing tonight? You all right? You had a good week? The weather's been a little better. It's been raining. It's nice. You know, my relationship with rain changed after I opened a club. I used to love the rain, and now I hate it when it rains between 5 p.m. and 9 p.m. Because if it rains at that time, nobody can come to the club. How are you doing? Sunday nights are what we call the musician mixer sessions. We start with these beautiful musicians on stage. I'm quickly going to introduce you to them. Vibha on bass, Amar on the guitar on our left, Subhanshu on the guitar on our right, Agne on the sax, and you're going to hear him sing in a bit. He's got a beautiful voice. And through the evening, we have a lot of other musicians in the house going to come on and play some music for you. The second song that we're going to play is a ballad. It's a really famous ballad called My Funny Valentine. Agne's going to sing this.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart.
If I remember correctly, I started music in school. I joined the choir. I was singing there. I probably must be 12, 13 at that time. I decided to drop out of school when 10th started. I just went up to my parents and just said, this ain't gonna work out too well, so we gotta figure something out. I wasn't really enjoying school life in particular. I had, a bit of mental issues going on that time. I was on therapy, which made it worse going to school, dealing with all those things. So I couldn't bear the pressure. Going to therapy because of my dyscalculia. Yeah, they sent me for that, but then my therapist said, stuff's not great otherwise as well. So I decided that I wanted to pursue music full time. After 10th, I went to the KM Music Conservatory and I studied there for a year and then dropped out from there as well. Now I'm a gigging musician in Delhi.
It was love at first sight. I wasn't formally introduced to jazz right in the beginning. My brother gave me a CD of Louis Armstrong playing W.C. Handy's blues. And when I heard that, it was love at first sight. The sound, the expression, all the little nuances of what was happening in the music just slayed me. If I were to separate music into three core verticals to define music, I would divide it into harmony, melody, and rhythm. The melodic ideas that stem from those harmonies and the rhythmic syncopation is what attracts me to jazz, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to invite on stage Enclave on the sax.
Yeah, that's me. That's actually me. यार आप लोग start करो. I'll take some time to assemble. You guys start. I'm assembling.
Aniket and I were in KM when I was in KM, I think 2019 to 20. Aniket Bhaiya was living upstairs from my flat I was B5, he was B6, and he played the saxophone. I had a saxophone. I bought it because I wanted to learn it. I asked if there is somebody who can teach this woodwind to me. Before even knowing about Aniket, I went to his house one day just hearing jam noises and just went and to ask if I could join, and he just said fuck off to me.
That's why I love him.
वैसे तेरे को पता है I think it could be Amin as well because Amin को
No,
बहुत
it
तेरे को
was
तो पता है
you.
कितना
It
छेड़
was
पड़ता है
you.
Amin। यार Agne came to this conservatory I was in
Game Music Conservatory, Chennai.
I went to my class और जब मैं जा रहा था तो मैं देखा ये बेंच पे बैठा हुआ है और फिर मैं जब वापस आया बहुत देर बाद तब भी ये बेंच पे बैठा हुआ था बस बैठा हुआ था looking very lost. What happened was कि his father lost his job and then तो घर से पैसे मांगने छोड़ दिए एंड खाना भी नहीं खा रहा था. I was like कि fuck it, क्या हुआ. मैंने कहा भाई क्या हुआ, चल घर चल, तो हमारे साथ हमारा खाना खा रहा, हमारा चल कर हमारे साथ रहे. I was trying to be a positive influence in some things while others were like कि अब जो करना है कर, ये मत कर please. In my opinion, directionless था, didn't know what to do. Over a period of time I started feeling like कि यार नहीं, I would like to be like an elder brother to him.
Since ये सिर्फ जैज नहीं बजा रहा है, ये और भी बहुत सारी चीज़ें बजा रहा है. 18 साल की उम्र में मैं नहीं इमेजिन करता ये सब.
हाँ ये इसका है genuine. Okay.
भाई तीसरा ये तो
यार ये तो बहुत बुरा हो रहा है. नहीं, मैं आ रहा हूँ अभी.
Fuck this game, man.
भाई परेशान मत कर यार.
संडेज को पियानो में जैम सेशंस होते हैं.
ये भी आता है उसमें.
ये भी आता है प्ले जैज स्टैंडर्ड्स विद द म्यूजिशियंस जो कि इन हाउस म्यूजिशियंस हैं. इट इज़ एन ओपन जैम सेशन फॉर एनीवन हु नोज व्हाट आर जैज स्टैंडर्ड्स एंड व्हाट इज जैज.
Beautiful love, what have you done to me? I was contented till you came along, thrilling my soul with this song.
I am a product of Sunday Jam. So I came there first time. It was a Sunday Jam. I didn't know anything. Then this process of, getting better and progressing every Sunday, that is my musical journey for the last 1 year.
Genuine.
Just progressing every Sunday and sounding progressed.
The purpose of a jam session is primarily exposure. The purpose of our club is primarily exposure. But the jam session does one additional very, very useful activity. It brings together the community for that style of music. We call it a jazz jam session for a reason, because we focus primarily and almost only on jazz. I'll give you an example. The guy that Agni learns from is a guy named Aniket, right? You may have spoken to him as well. And Aniket is not that long on the instrument, a couple of years. Plays like a beast. He's phenomenal. Sorry, we are changing the tune again. We're going to do a tune called Nardis. It is Agnesh's favorite tune, and he's playing this and heading out. This is a Miles Davis tune called Nardis.
So if you come in here and you look at a kid like Agni who's 18, who's playing really good sax, he's got a beautiful baritone voice, sings beautifully as well. Does he have a lot of work to put in over the coming years? Of course, there's no question about it. Has he already managed to achieve something impressive? Yes, true. But you can look at it in two ways, and you should look at it in two ways. One is just sit and enjoy the music that he plays for what it is. And the second, as a listener, as somebody like me who's in a fortunate position to be able to maybe guide or maybe advise or maybe just be there to provide any sort of assistance, support, so that these guys can become the best versions of who they can be.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's a Miles Davis tune called Nardis. Can we get some love for Agnesh Singh?
Yeah, I mean, that's the dude who geeks out about weird shit and seeks fun in music. I mean, there isn't more to it, but there's a lot in it. I mean, it's always nice to have people support you. And sometimes, when things are not going right, all you really need is somebody to just say that it's fine.